the thing, Miss Godamita. This case is gonna be what it be. You feel me? I've been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We got like 1 million reaches on it. You feel what I'm saying? People talking about it now, and it's only because.
What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a bombshell live stream from 600, aka Christopher Lovejoy. In his recent stream, he dropped some wild and shocking information about a cold case in Las Vegas that may be connected to none other than Big U, aka Eugene Henley. So buckle up, because this story is about to get crazy. Let's break down what 600 revealed. According to him and the family involved, a 20-year-old Letterman football player from Crenshaw High School, Rayshawn Williams, was found unalived in Las Vegas. The case is chilling on its own, but it gets even more twisted. The family alleges that Rayshawn was last seen with Big U and living with him and his son, Devin Henley, who not only is his best friend, but now a football player on the NFL LA Chargers. And Big U was also the head coach at that time.
Some pretty disturbing news, man. And y'all remember a couple days ago when I mentioned that case where the kid, the football player, you know, it was Big U's son's best friend, played on the football team, who was living with Big U, was killed. And it was saying that Big U didn't show up to the funeral, never contacted the mother for any type of support, anything. Just blocked her and everything, right? It was just like, damn, bro, like you always say if you know anything about these gang murders to give you the information. But when the football player is the best friend of your son who was living with you turns up dead, you don't want nothing to do with nothing, right? So the news came out today, this morning. The mother said that Big U has been denying to give his DNA. So they had to send a warrant to get Big U's DNA. You want to take a wild guess whose DNA came back on their son? Big U, Eugene Henley's DNA, came back on her son's fingernails. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. This is what's going on. They got 8 witnesses, 8 testimonies, 8 statements. 4 of those witnesses who made statements are from Rolling 60s. 4 of those people identified the shooter. Those 4 also Rolling 60s members identifies the orchestrator of the shooter. It's about to get spooky. There's no respect for dude, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but so y'all remember this, man, it's 2025, time go by fast. A couple of years ago, when Big U got picked up by the feds and he was out the next day. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Brick Baby said that him and Big U got the same lawyer? And Brick Baby words was, it's ugly for Cuz, bro. They want Cuz in jail. And they tied Cuz to a murder out there in Vegas. You remember that? Now, I didn't really know what he was talking about. He was like, yeah, they tied Cuz to a young nigga in Vegas. It's ugly for Cuz. They want Cuz in jail. I'm like, ooh. Wasn't really none of my business. I didn't really care. I'm like, you know, who knows what dude really got going on? Because I had been stopped messing with dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was talking about this year, last year, whenever. I'm just like, huh? So I looked it up. It was the kid, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's really a lot. It's a lot to talk about. What's up with it? What's up, Hector? It's a lot to talk about, and it's a lot of stuff that I do know that hasn't been made publicly, so I don't speak on stuff until it becomes public, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, dude was living with Big U, man. You know, he was a football player, you know, and he got killed. You know what I'm saying? And Big U said that he wasn't in Vegas at the time. You know, he didn't reach out to the family. He didn't go to the funeral. He didn't go to Nipsey's funeral either. He didn't reach out to Nipsey's funeral either, bro. You know what I mean? Same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy.
It's crazy. When you look into it, the story barely has any coverage. And the very few articles about it, they're vague. And I do remember Brick Baby mentioning this, and I know the feds picked up Brick the same day they picked up Big U. But also during the live stream, 600 played an audio clip that had me thinking. In this clip, I think it was the mother, or at least someone from the family, is heard speaking to WAC 100, saying that the feds needed to file a warrant to get a DNA sample from Big U. And here's the bombshell. And 600 and the family claim that Big U's DNA was allegedly found under the fingernails of Rayshawn Williams. Yeah, I know it sounds almost too wild to believe, but according to 600, this is exactly what the family is saying.
You know, it's an ongoing investigation, bro. It's bad, homie. So, like I say, he was last seen with Big U. You know what I mean? So, let me play something for y'all right quick.
It just made me. So what? They was contacting Big U to come give up DNA and he wouldn't do it? Well, what had happened was when they was doing the investigation and they wanted to take down DNA, he wouldn't give them his DNA. So they had to serve him a search warrant to get his DNA.
So y'all be thinking I'll be just talking, making stuff up. So, you know, the detectives and investigation releasing information to the family, you know what I'm saying? The family released stuff to me and like that. You know, so that's how we got the information. You know what I'm saying? They told us a whole lot. We know a whole lot more. You know, but I refuse to go into them things, you know what I'm saying? Because they're crossing lines and stuff like that. But it's a whole lot more that's been released to the family. You know, and so, dude, they've been trying to get his DNA. So we looked it up. They've been trying to get his DNA for a while now. He's been denying it. The feds came and got involved in the case. And they sent the search warrant. They had to get a warrant to get his DNA. When they got his DNA, it matched the DNA that was found under the dead body's fingernails.
Now, as you might expect,
You know,
Big
so
U is staying silent. And honestly, given the circumstances, that might be his smartest move. Whether or not he's actually involved in this case, that's up in the air. But this is a real case, and Big U was the head coach of Crenshaw High, and that audio was compelling. We're going to be keeping a close eye on any developments, so make sure you subscribe and stay updated. So, this case is still unfolding, but we'll make sure to keep you in the loop if any and when more details come out. No one else is covering this case, so I'm going to make sure that I do. And if you're a regular viewer who keeps coming back but still hasn't hit that sub button, please don't forget to hit that sub button. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these bombshell claims? Is there more to this story than meets the eye? Let's keep this conversation going and keep looking out for updates on this case. Y'all stay safe out there. Until next time, Misguided Media, I'm out.